Hey there, guys. Mike Graham here, Senior Partner at SME Skills Academy. Obviously, we all know what's going on in the world at the moment with the coronavirus. And from everybody here at SME Skills Academy, we hope that you and your family and your loved ones are safe. What we're noticing, which is highly, highly interesting, is that there seems to be two very distinct mindsets at the moment in the business world. The first one is very much along the lines of, the shutting down the doors and quarantining yourself and being, I guess, very, very, very safe. And then on the other side, we've got clients and prospects and people in business who are saying, look, it's business as normal. Let's keep the dice rolling, right? Let's keep the game moving. So it's an interesting time for sure. It's something which I think none of us have lived through in our lives. And one thing that we're going to be looking to do, I guess, as a business is kind of try to take a bit of a middle ground, right? We've got some clients who are on that camp, which is very much, we're shutting down the doors and we're not going to do anything, and that's the decision they make. And we've got other clients that are very much business as normal. Let's keep advancing. Let's keep growing our sales. And I guess one thing that we want to be doing over the next 4 weeks is I'm going to share with you guys a daily sales tip. Nothing too long, nothing too complicated, because I know for some people they're not really looking to grow their sales. For others they are, and it's just the time we're in. But I think one thing that we definitely are on the same page here is that for a lot of SME businesses, for a lot of small, medium-sized enterprises, the option of shutting down your doors and not doing business for an unknown period of time is just not an option. So one thing that, in this period, for us, for example, we're still running our events. We're still doing our training with clients. We're still doing our training with new franchise partners. We had a gentleman who's joining us. We're launching in Colombia, Bogota, in the next 2 weeks, and he was supposed to fly out to Barcelona to do his induction. Then, due to the fact that Spain went into shutdown, he was supposed to remove his training to London. That became difficult. So now what we're doing is we're doing the training on Zoom online. It's not the best situation, but it still keeps the game going. We're doing an event in Dubai where we had 20 people registered. Normally the turnout is very high. The event's tomorrow, in fact. And Siobhan, our franchise partner in Dubai, he called people just to double verify and also to qualify in terms of how serious they are about moving ahead. And actually, we found out we've got a really, really good bunch of people coming to the event tomorrow. So I guess one of the big things that you really want to stay on top of through this process, and I guess my two nuggets for you today is, number one, is you really got to stay on top of all your skill elements in terms of the sales. So I'm really talking about, following up, being creative. Really, you can't cut corners. There are times in sales times of abundance, when you can cut corners and maybe you don't do as many follow-ups as you need to. Maybe you don't do the follow-ups by email, WhatsApp, text, call. Maybe you just do a text. But the times we're in, every little effort you're going to put into your sales activity is going to count, right? And you might have a slow period during these 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 2 months. But what you don't want is you don't want a hangover period coming out of it where, because you didn't do any activity, we all know that you don't get the sale like this. You don't get the sale in the same day, right? What happens is there's a pipeline, there's a timeline, there's a process. So if you start your conversations now, they may take longer, but when you come out of the 2-month period, you're ready to go. Rather than doing very little in this 2-month period, come out of the 2-month period, and then you've got no pipeline, you've got nothing to go on, and you're literally extending that period by another, month or two. So the point I'm making, first point is, really get on top of the little things in your sales, following up with your prospects, staying on top of people, touching base with that person, doing your follow-ups properly, massively, massively important. And the second thing that I would advise you guys to do is create a list of maybe 10 things that you need to do with your business over the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, however long you feel that this quarantine period is going to go for, and get about doing it. The world, the show continues, the show goes on. And I think what it comes down to in this period for SME business owners, definitely the way we're looking at it with our clients, it's about staying the mindset in the game. You got to keep your mindset in the game. You got to stay front of mind. The basics still apply, right? Try not to get derailed with everything that's going on. Yes, you've got to adapt. Yes, you've got to maybe evolve. Yes, you've got to change certain things, but the game doesn't stop. Right? So guys, I hope this video has helped you. We're going to do one of these daily, every day. The key thing is right now, I think, obviously stay safe, look after your family, look after your loved ones, but the show doesn't stop, right? You just have to be creative about how the show continues. Have a great day. Have a great week. Let me know if there's anything in particular sales-wise that you're struggling with over this coronavirus period. If there's anything that you want help with, we're more than happy to do a video on it. We're more than happy to jump. We're actually offering complimentary consultations over this period. 1 hour sessions. Normally we only do these for 30 minutes, but we're offering 1 hour sessions to just really help people and businesses to get to the next level and at least continue moving the way they want to. Guys, have a great day. I'll do another video again tomorrow. And stay safe, and let's keep the show going. Speak to you all very soon.